Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Just totally spaced. I don't know why I did it like this. Oh well. Tonight we're gonna be working on like frosted cookie ornaments. I think those are gonna be fun. I made 2 earlier, so I might change up the design, but this is the shape we're gonna use. I made a pastel one too. Yeah, just, trying out new things, new ideas, new tools. So the Santa belly I kind of gave up on for a sec. We'll have to revisit it. I changed it into just a regular mandala. I covered it all up, added glitter. That one just, I don't know, something about it. Wasn't a fan. And I have to be careful because, like, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but if you work on something and it's just like a continuous fail, then you like don't want to do anything. So I've gotta be on top of my game since we gotta get 100 ornaments done this month. I can't afford to, not do anything. But the kitty one turned out cute. I'm happy with it because I wasn't 100% sure about that one either. I'll show you. Where's the Santa? There it is. So the Santa belly turned into just this, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just a traditional red and green ornament. So I just covered it up with a big red dot and added some glitter. So that's what the Santa belly turned into. And here's the cute little kitty. I think if I did it again, I'll just not do the arms. Like, the arms are fine, but also doesn't really look like arms. I think they'd be fine just with the cat faces. But I thought that one was real cute. You're back. Okay. Oops. So we're gonna do a sugar cookie, gingerbread cookie, I don't know, Christmas cookie design. Nice. I decorated for Halloween on Wednesday. Wednesday was my day off, so I took out all my Halloween decor. Last year I decorated on July 1st, so a little late this year, but isn't this one pretty? This one's called like Moonstone, I think. Moon something. Moonstruck. It's from It's Pretty Personal. Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said the last time. Pretty cool. You have a good night. Have a good day at work in the morning. Hi, Shelby. All right, we're gonna try and get like 3 ornaments kind of at the same spot at the same time, because it'll just be easier that way. This one I think is just gonna be blue and white. Doing good. How are you? Happy Thursday, everyone. I was a couple minutes early, so sorry. Was it pretty? Dariana? I've got purple, dark blue, white, green. I got a bunch of different ones. I usually take the prototype ones or the ones that are imperfect. And I mean, they all work the same for me, so I've got a bunch of different ones. Like this they now only have this, but like this is a new one. But like, oop, I just stuck my fingers in paint. But I have some that have like this part doesn't work, so I don't use it. And others like, you know, designs from previous times. But did I say Dariana first? I don't remember which one I said first. Hello, that's a very pretty name. I have paint all over me. Hold on. Whoops. How's it going? So we're working on Christmas cookie ornaments tonight. Okie dokie. Thank you. It's fun to bring out some new designs. You know, I have my normal ones, but it's fun to bring out some new ones. And who knows, maybe these ones will stay. I know for sure the melted snowman design, that one is going to be around for years to come, for sure. And this cookie design's cute too, so we'll see how it does. Good evening. By the way, I should have more of this, the sugar cookie set, the Christmas cookie set, cookie cutter set, and more ornament gauges, hopefully Saturday. Thank you. Hello, hello. This is one of those, the Freedom glitter colors. I think this one's either Seize the Day with like SEAS, Seize the Day, or shore something. It's I think it's like the scales. Hold on, let's see. I think it's in this. I don't think it was in a container. I think it was in a bag. This one. Sure Thing is the glitter color that's in that blue one right now. There's also a purple one. It's called Seize the Day. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but do you see how it kind of looks like it's textured? But it's flat, like it doesn't lay weirdly in an ornament. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, going back down. Okie dokie. Dariana. I will try to remember that. Aw, well, hopefully this is just the start of bigger and better things for you. You know, sometimes not having to work for someone else is a blessing, even if it's a little scary sometimes. I don't remember which one Merle is, to be honest. I have so many of her glitters. What color is it? Help me narrow it down. And we'll look, and I'll tell you yes or no. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Merle's purple, right? Hold on. Where is it? I think I know what you're talking about. Now I gotta find it. Yes. Maybe. I think it's more texture than that, though. Amazing. Yeah, it's definitely got more texture. This is more like the way that the hexagons are like it looks like it just has a wave, like a laser wave, and then there's some like concave ones, convex, I can't remember which one's which. But if you look in here, hopefully you can see it. It looks like they're bumpy. But it's similar, yeah. All right, this one, woo. We're gonna do probably another like kind of red and green one. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes more if TikTok sucks, but we never know until we go on. Thanks for subscribing. Did you guys do anything fun today? Oh, paint booger. I don't think I'm using the right size tool. That's okay. Ew, rain. Gross. It might have rained here too. I don't know. Got a notification on my phone, but I don't know. I never paid attention. Oh, you and me both, Judy. For real. For real. I went to the post office today, and then I went to Walmart, and I was done. I was done outside. Yay, good news. Oh, that's great news. You know what? I think I did Judy late last night. But obviously I wasn't going to open it because then I would definitely forget to respond, so I left it unread. And I was just kind of all over the place today, so I never got the chance to read it. Yay! Rosie showed me hers. She did it all the way around. I still want someone to do half blue and half of the like sandy tan colors. Just straight mandala. Oh. We'll figure it out. I don't know if that's gonna work. I was gonna say, I wonder if I just send you an invoice, but I don't know if that'll make you, like, it'll, you know, I don't know if it's gonna bring you to the same point that you're having trouble with. But we can try that. So some people, instead of doing like the mandala, half the mandala and then the other half cluster dot, they're doing just the entire mandala instead. They're just, instead of stopping halfway, they're going all the way around. And the ones I've seen so far are just, they just kept it all blue. But I want to see someone change the color halfway and do the sandy color on the other half. You know? This color combo? Oh, never mind. JK. We're talking about VIP. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it will look like. As much as I want to do it, I just simply don't have time. I don't have time to play around. However, so I got some more business cards made last night because I'm running out. And I also got this little, it's a business card, but I'm kind of using it as a flyer, especially to people who I know are not in VIP or like first order people. It, on one side it'll talk about VIP and have a QR code, and on the other side it just talks about the monthly mandala club. Anyways, so while I got my business cards in those, I needed to add a few more things for free shipping because, you know, you might as well, right? So one of the things, well, I got a couple pens with like my logo and stuff on it just for funsies, but I got a stamp, like one of those like stamps, you know. And it has a little cat paw sticking up, and then it says Toby approved, so I can just on all the packages if I remember. I'm really excited for it. I also got the beach, the VIP thing. I also got that made like into a print on a canvas. So we'll see how that looks. Did you? Amazing. Too many swooshes. If I get it in time, I will. It says like a couple weeks. So we'll see. I know, I hope it's not too small. I've got to number this afterwards so I can remember. We're basically going to go back and forth between 3 ornaments tonight because they're all going to be the same design, just different color palettes, and I figured we'd do the little cookie part all at the same time. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I saw someone do that at my last show where all they did was just get like brown craft paper bags and then they stamped their stuff on it so that like it was almost free marketing with people walking around, which I thought was pretty cool. Another person had clear bags with their logo on it so that people would walk around with it and you would see, you know? Which I also thought was a good idea. Lots of good ideas. For me, I usually just get those like fancy fun Ziploc kind of bags with the handles from the Hob because they have seasonal ones. I bring a couple bigger bags just in case, but for the most part, most people don't need big bags. Come on, you stupid commercial. I did, Tina. Did she tell you like well, I'll tell you my side of it, right? Hold on, let me wait for this stupid commercial so I can skip it. So, I went to Tumblr Invasion and this was like I was with Kayla and the other Jenna, like a bunch of, you know, we went on the girls trip. And we were walking around Tumblr Invasion and there was a bunch of booths with Tumblr makers and other, you know, makers, and I saw her booth. It just caught my attention because her tumblers were just like so freaking pretty, right? And at the time I didn't really have a need for a tumbler, so I didn't buy one, although I really should have. Anyways, like I thought her stuff was so cool that I was like showing, you know, everyone, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like trying to make some content while I was there, so I was like, do you mind if I film your booth? And she's like, oh yeah, like no problem. And we like were chatting and she's like, oh, you have a TikTok? Here, I'll follow you. And so I'm like, okay. And so I was like, I'll follow you too. So we're exchanging TikToks and she puts in my username, just, oh my god, I didn't know that was you. I've been following you for a while. And I was like, oh, cool. And it was like one of the only people that, like, I don't want to say recognized me because I didn't really expect to be recognized at a Tumblr convention, but it was pretty cool, you know? I guess she didn't really recognize me, but it was funny to see her shock whenever she pulled up my username. They also invited me to teach a dotting course at whatever convention they're doing. But I was like, you know, honestly, as much as I'd love to, it was, I mean, they gave me definite notice, but I was like, I can't tell you what I'm doing 2 days from now. Like, you know, I don't know. And I hate traveling by myself. I'm a little biatch about it. I'm just, but Sonette, she hand paints tumblers and stuff. Is it? Yeah, it was cool. Um, yeah, her booth was definitely my favorite. I thought hers, I mean, hers were the most artistic, you know, like other booths were your standard tumblers and suppliers, and hers like were very artsy and beautiful. Is that what it's called? Yeah, her stuff is so pretty, and they're always so glittery and beautiful too. And her hubby seems like he's a lot of fun too. It seems like they have a lot of fun together. One of the funny things that happened at Tumblr Invasion, it was their first one, but anyways, there was this guy walking around, and he was like, you know, trying to film content with everyone, and I don't remember the exact interaction. Like, it wasn't like I wanted to be in his video or something, but something happened where like he was kind of like being like shady in a way, and somehow it came up. Oh, like he like, I don't know, he didn't want to be in a video with me or something. I don't remember, but I was like, okay, whatever, like that doesn't bother me. And then someone else, like literally like a minute later, because he hadn't walked away, someone came running up to me and was like, oh my god, and like was like, can I please like get a picture with you, and blah 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 blah. And then he came back over, he's like, actually, like, let's make a video. And I'm like, no thank you. don't I don't care. I don't care to. I'm real short, you know. Most people don't realize it till they meet me in person. Like, I can say I'm short all I want, but until you meet me in person, you're like, oh. Oh, I think it was something like, oh my gosh, I follow you. Can I get a picture? I love watching your stuff. And you could just see like his ears like perked up. And he was like, oh, oh. I'm just right. But yeah, that definitely wasn't my space necessarily. I went because it was a girls' trip, and that's like, you know, me and the other like we were all getting to know each other. We kind of took a little trip together. It was the first time that we all met each other and in person, and obviously like it was more Jenna and the other Jenna and like Kayla's world, you know. But I was just kind of living in it. But like I knew Oh So Cute by Jessica was there, and Freedom Glitter, like they were there. Like there were definitely like creators there that I knew, right? But as far as like the Tumblr people and whatnot, I really didn't know any of them, which that's okay, because that's not my scene. You were fixing a boo boo. Trying to think who else I met while I was there. The Rhinestone Cowgirl. I don't know. I don't think she's still around. Met her. Um, Met a few people. It was pretty cool. It was kind of cool to see like fellow TikTok people, you know. And it was a small little convention, so there really weren't that many, but pretty neat. Whoops, I didn't want to do that at first. I need to keep doing the white. My dues? What do you mean? For what? I'm not famous. Not in the least. I was only recognized one time, and that was at Joann Fabrics. That was a fun relationship that I had with the cashier there, because they always, whenever they came out with some new like seasonal wood pieces, they would always keep a few under the register for me, because sometimes they'd sell really fast, and they'd be like, hey, I grabbed some of these, you don't have to buy them, but I figured you might like some of them, so, you know. And if I did, I'd pick a few out, and then they'd always give me their employee, not their employee discount, but they like had like a manager discount or something. Pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Someone messaged me today on TikTok and were like, I was watching this dot artist and then I lost connection, and I've been searching for them for like a couple days, and they like were trying to describe them to me and what they were painting, and I was like, oh, you're talking about Keeping It Crafty with Ashley. Like, I'm 90% positive that's who you're talking about, because it seems like what you were describing that they were working on, she's been working on the last like few lives that have popped up on my FYP. So hopefully I directed her back to Ashley, because she was like trying to find her. I like Ashley. Can't tell if that's thunder or a big plane. She is. She's very funny too. I guess we should do bread. Yeah, I think so too. I think we are too. So, you know how you guys, sometimes every once in a while people are like, do you ever dream in dots? And my answer is like, usually no. And mostly what I dream about is like an order going wrong, you know? Well, last night I actually did have a dream. And it's probably because I've been like thinking about a project for VIP in August. And I did have an idea come to me in a dream. So I think hopefully I'm gonna maybe try it out over in the next couple days, and we shall see what happens. Oh yeah. All right, now I know not everybody's watching right now, but for those of you who are watching and did sign up for the Christmas ornament exchange, the Christmas in July ornament exchange, did you guys all get in contact with your buddies? I'm pretty sure most of you have. There might be one twofer that have not gotten touch yet, but I'm pretty sure everybody else has. Yes. I'm gonna send mine out, I think, this weekend. Perfect. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Good for her. She must have cracked the TikTok code. Maybe it's just the time of day that she's been going on is like perfect for her. That's awesome. Bam! That's awesome. That's so great to hear. Thank you. This one's gonna be it's gonna be very similar to this one, except I'm just kind of switching up the colors and like where they are. Little pastel frosted gingerbread sugar cookie ornament. You have not gotten contact with your person. Who are you? I don't know your name versus your YouTube username. Yeah, those two I did today without you guys. So I'm doing 3. We're gonna work through 3 more of them at least tonight. We'll see what happens. Trying to get them all to about the same part so that the cookie part can dry, and hopefully we'll be able to finish them tonight. I think so, which is good. It is good. At least 400, or at least 100 for the month, 400 total for the year by the end of the month is the goal. Hello. Oh, cool. So it's an extra special year, huh? Oops. Just pause my computer. How's it going? So it was a sad day. I ran out of my 6mm half pearls. I can order more. I just, but I'm trying something new. I'm just curious. I went to Michael's, but they didn't have any 6mm. They had like 4.5 and 7.5, which I thought was just odd. But they did have which maybe we should open it right now and see. They did have this, which I think like might be nice, like if I don't have to glue them on every time. Okay, I'll write your name down. We'll get on that. We'll make sure that you get your buddy or a buddy or something no matter what, so. Even if it's not your original buddy, we'll still make sure. We'll still make sure you're all good. I don't know how sticky these are, or if they're sticky at all. Oh, I still need glue. Well, that's lame. Wait a minute. Did I peel off the glue? I thought these were supposed to be stickers. Maybe not. Oh, well, that's lame. Whatever. I guess I still need glue. It's fine. I thought that they were gonna be stickers. Whatever. I paid $1 for them because I had a $5 thingy. It's fine. Lame. Oh well. They'll get the job done. No, but I figured since I was covering them with paint and then varnish, it would be fine, you know? Oh, it never cures. Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, I guess it's good that the sticky didn't stay sticky on them. Can't believe I went through all of those 6mm half pearls that quickly. I mean, I guess if you multiply 8 by like 13 or 15, then I suppose, but still. It's fine, I'll just glue them. No big deal. Oh, already, no, I didn't. Just kidding. Jeez, Jenna, I keep doing that. Apparently, I guess the sticky is just to hold them down. I know. I just thought I had more, I guess. You're welcome. There's we do our best to, you know, get hold of people, but for some reason, you know, not everybody finds their messages, and, you know, there's always a couple people who decide that they don't want to participate, but we've always, you know, done our best to make sure that anybody who actually is wanting to participate still gets to, even if that means I have to send out an extra ornament. I don't mind. It's kind of nice though that they're on a page, you know, then I won't spill them. His fingers don't work very well. They probably did, but I just, you know, instead of waiting a day or two for Amazon, I figured I would just go to Michael's. I could have, you know, I probably could have went to Hoblob, but I wasn't going out that way today. I thought about it, but I decided not to. I just stayed close to home. Yeah. So the white one is going to be very similar to this one. Like pastel gingerbread, frosted sugar cookie kind of vibes. Yeah, I believe that's what they are, 6mm. It is. It's the same as my normal snowman design that I have just done for the melting snowman, and also this, because it works, you know? Why mess with a good pattern if it works for me? Hey, hey, hey! one more. This glitter is pretty because it's got that green flash to it as well. Oh, damn, that's a lot. No, this one is from Kayla's birthday box 2 years ago, I think. You're a little hungry. Maybe you need some dessert. Yeah, that one's like a pastel gingerbread. I like that color palette, or that version. You know, I always change up the colors slightly, but...
One must-have for brand owners. The Sticky brand gives you an affordable and effective way to promote your brand and artwork. Building a brand is difficult. The Sticky brand makes it easy.
That one is called Dunes. The glitter is called Dunes. Damn. That's not bad. Sometimes I feel like my Amazon doesn't Amazon, you know? Yep. Every year for her birthday box, it's usually a theme, and it's a mystery, so we don't know what it's gonna be. But that one was more like beachy kind of themed in a way. So I remember that box I had. There were, I mean, not that none of, you know, all of her birthday boxes are great, but I'm pretty sure that that one was probably one of my favorites that she's ever done. I love the neck of the ornament. It always messes me up. one is white. La la la. I ordered something the other day and they sent me the wrong size and it was like super shitty too. I applied for a return and they were like, oh, you don't even have to return it. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I ordered a shirt and I guess it was like, I don't want to say it was print on demand, but I think it was like, what's the term when it's like paint, instead of like it being like a DTF or something, you know what I'm talking about? Screen printed, is that what it's called? I think it's screen printing. Anyways, it was almost as if they didn't let the paint dry, and they like crumple folded it up and stuffed it into a package. And when I got it, the shirt was like sticking together. And when I like tried to like crumple the shirt to look at it, it like peeled apart and it like peeled part of the design off because it stuck together. And I was like, what the hell? I was kind of annoyed about it. And it was like a $25 shirt or something. So I was like, well, that's not cool. I really don't want to say like, I mean, maybe humidity had something to do with it, but at the same time, I feel like that would happen to all the different shirts that were like that, yes? Well, they didn't make me return it, and I got my refund, but still, like, I was kind of annoyed about it. Because it was the one I was most excited for. So I ordered another one, but I don't know if it's from the same seller. So hopefully it's better. I guess we'll find out in a couple days. I don't know. Does anybody want a size small t-shirt that is slightly imperfect? I wonder if it's still, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'll show you. Hello. So like right here and also like right here, it was all like stuck, and when I peeled it apart it like ripped, you know. And if it was like that over here, maybe it would have been fine because it kind of made it maybe look like it was supposed to be that way. But you think she will? Are you a small Shelby? These are all for Scott. These ones are fine. We used to wipe dust off my guideline. That's a good point. I know, it wasn't supposed to be a small. I think it was supposed to be like a medium. Every year I get him those kind of things. If you think Stormy will wear it, I'll send it to Stormy. Damn it, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I didn't flatten my paint out enough. So I'm gonna color these in, so if these are not perfect, that's okay. I just want the general outline, so I'm kind of just not completely coating this. If I wanted it to be an outline, I'd care a little bit more, but I gotta do these all quickly since I have to do 2 other ornaments with this as well. I over-dipped it, so I screwed myself over from the beginning. That's okay, because we're just gonna color it in. Yeah, it'll definitely fit her. If I wasn't coloring these in, man, I'd be so mad at myself right now. That's okay. I feel like I should just... Okay, hold on. We're just gonna do it really fast. I have to do this a bunch more times on the other 2 ornaments. I'm gonna try to avoid having to wipe my tool off, but I might need to, but we'll see. The 1.5 millimeters. So I usually do the white tool for the first row, and then the big end of the white tool for the second row. It looks cute in the end. Trust the process. Hello, hello. Okay, 1 down. 1 down, 2 to go. When I was doing this design earlier, I almost thought that this wasn't gonna fit, and I was like, no, I need to do a whole new design, but it worked out. Probably didn't really pick the best spot to use this tool either on the rounded part of the ornament, but that's okay. We will make it work. I know. I want these all to kind of dry down at the same time so that we can kind of decorate them later at the same time. Otherwise, I would have just done one at a time. But I'm trying to work maybe smarter, not harder. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it harder for myself right now. I think the fact that I over dipped this by accident kind of also gives it more of like a cookie look, you know, because like the cookies spread out on the cookie sheet, you know, puffed up a little bit. Aw, I hope they had a great time. Listen, days and days and certain dates that are not typical for weddings are typically more affordable, so I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. Unfortunately for me, I want to get married in October, and that's peak season apparently, so no matter what, it's more expensive. Weekdays and Sundays are always cheaper too. The thing about Sundays, though, is at least at the venues that I had talked to, if you choose Sunday, yes, it's cheaper, but usually they will have a wedding like at least once or twice before you, so you can't set up until like a couple hours before the wedding, and that just seems stressful. Hi, thank you. That's awesome, and that's all that matters. You don't need to spend a bazillion dollars just to have a nice, enjoyable wedding, you know? Yeah. Sometimes it seems like it's faster, and other times I'm not sure. Like, I should time it each way, you know? It definitely, after a certain point, I feel like I feel like it's faster because, you know, I get 3 done all at once, right? And then I can knock 3 off my count all at once. But I'm not really oh, shit. Paint booger. I'm not actually, I don't know. It might be faster. Maybe if I was doing all the same colors too and I didn't have to keep switching. We made it, thank goodness. Okay. Time to color this one in. Thanks for hitting that big like, guys. Hopefully this kind of shows up. I mean, I guess it does. I wasn't really considering the background color and the cookie color, but I think it's fine. But we're only less than, well, after this is done, we'll be less than 10 away from being halfway through the goal for the month, which is pretty good. Now, I have been able to work on ornaments more than I thought I would, like on my day off, you know what I mean? So there are certain days on my little calendar counter thing where I didn't think I'd paint at all, but I actually did. Whoops. It's all right. All right. Sweet. Okay. Going back to the first one. Let's do purple, blue, purple, blue. We'll do blue first. Whoops. A little close on that side. I'm sorry. So I think I'm finally celebrating Father's Day this weekend. Oh, those pumpkin cookies are so good. The chocolate chip ones, right? Hi, Heather. Oh, you know what happened? It shouldn't have been that big anyways. Yummy. Well, I'll fix that one dot later. We're making good time though. That's for sure. Well, I guess we still need to like top dot and everything, but still. So Heather kind of made me laugh today. It wasn't really her fault, but she reminded me. So I made Heather one of those phone stands. And I was like, hey, like, I posted it on my website, but it's out of stock, so nobody else gets it. Just let me know when you put it in, like, when you want me to put it in stock. Like, no big deal, right? And I posted a couple others, too. And I was like, oh, maybe nobody wanted them. Like, no big deal. Well, I found out today that I never even activated the listings, and they've been up for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, that would be why, I guess. Can't buy it if you don't know it's there. It's fine. I wish I could say that was the first time I've done something like that. It's 100% not. Yeah, sometimes. Because she was like, I can't find it. And I was like, it's up. Like, I don't know. And I went to look and I was like, it's not up. It was a draft listing. Because sometimes I'll do that. If I have a couple things that I want to post all at once, I'll put them all as drafts and then activate them all at the same time so they pop up at the same time. And I guess I just completely forgot to activate them. Still thinking pretty clearly. Now, if only I could adjust this design so that, well, either way, it's either going to be right here or right there, I think. Again, I guess it doesn't really matter. The frickin' neck of the ornament. Such a pain in the butt. I wonder what color I'm going to top dot this with. Decisions, decisions. One more, and then we'll top dot. This one. Should we do red dots and a white little marquee, or should I do a red mark? Wait, what did I say? White dots, red marquee, or should I do white mark? Wait, fuck. Red dots, white marquee, red marquee, white marquee, red dots. What? You know what I'm, whatever. Switch them. I don't know what I'm saying. White marquee, red dots. Red marquee, white dots. Red dots, white marquee. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, white marquee with the red dots on top, I think. Or whatever color I decide to top dot with, if it's like dark green or something, I don't know yet. Oh, those dots aren't big enough. Ooh, maybe I'll do silk. Silk red. Oh, that'll be pretty. Silk red and maybe some emerald green, maybe? Decisions, decisions. This is the third one, so I guess I can decide later. I forgot how, I mean, the silk paint is more Americana consistency than, you know, other paints, but I forget how sometimes if you're not careful, they run together. And one of the ones I did earlier, I wound up like taking it off, but I did silk around the first row, and I had like 4 dots that ran together, and I was like, ooh, this is terrible. Oh yeah, that would be pretty. That would be pretty. I don't even know where it is. But white marquee. Yes, yes. You gave him a list. That's awesome. Hey, at least you know what you want. I always go, I don't know. And then I get like a piece of jewelry or shoes, which I'm grateful for. But I'm like, I don't know. How's it going, Susie? Okay. Cool. All right, this one. Oh. Love when that happens. Bubble! That's okay. I kind of knew there would be. Dang it, again. Knock, knock. Shouldn't have done that. God damn it. There we go. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So Shelby said use the silk on this one. Of course, we'll put sparkles on this too. You've got to, you know? I know. It really is a great paint. I'm sad that they're discontinued. Well, I mean, they've said that they are, but as of right now, you can still get it. Sometimes it's cheaper than other times, but I don't know. Oops. The only silk colors I don't care for are the yellow and the brown. Although the brown, I mean, it might have, that's a little too yellowy for this. But all the other colors I like. The red and the soft black are my favorites, though. Yeah. But the yellow I find isn't as creamy as the others, you know? Like, yellow is a hard color to work with anyways. But yeah, this one is the turquoise. So it has a little bit of a gold, you can't, well, you might be able to see it, a little bit of a gold shimmer to it. Yeah, it's such a pretty red. Now they need to make that color in like a 3D paint, you know? And we'd be all set. Right? It'd be so pretty. What do you think, Rizzy? It's kind of weird when it dries, but then as soon as you put a varnish on top, it brings it back to life. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good ladybug red. Oh, man. You can only get it from DecoArt's website these days. They used to sell them at Joann Fabrics, and then they stopped selling them, and, you know, obviously Joann closed, so it wouldn't matter anyways, but you can't find them at Michael's, you can't find them at Hobby Lobby. You might be able to find it on Amazon, but the navy silk is really pretty too. That one really showcases that gold shimmer. They all have, it's hard to see, but man, YouTube's just weird. They have like a slight shimmer to them. I wouldn't call them metallic, but they all have like a little gold shimmer to them, which I think is really pretty. Which I think for the red's case, it makes it just like a really nice festive red, you know, because it's more than just a plain red color, and it's just a beautiful red too. I have multiple bottles of this specific one just because it's my favorite red to use, especially on Christmas ornaments. Yeah, it's not like, here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this because YouTube's freaking weird. I don't know why, but do you see it shimmering at all? Nope, that doesn't work. It has a slight shimmer. It's not metallic by any means, I wouldn't say, but it's pretty. Just a little something something. Some colors you see it more, like you definitely see it more in the soft black and the navy and the purple and stuff. The red is a little bit more subtle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty. Oh, okay, I'll look. me look, let me look. Maybe. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. I think I've used, oh, maybe I didn't. I was gonna say, I thought I used it on my, oh, I might have. Hold on. The wing. The wing of the cardinal. I don't know, you can kind of see it glistening a little bit. There you go. It's pretty. It's much prettier in person. Obviously the camera isn't really doing, oh, there you go. It's not really doing much of a justice, but it's a gold shimmer. It's very pretty. Okay, back to this one. I think we gotta use some hologram on this one. Excuse me. All right. Hologram is one of my favorite colors to use on top of these pastel gingerbread kind of colors because it's just so sparkly and beautiful. Even though I've been using my pigments a lot, hologram is still that girl, you know? We'll never forget her. It is true, though. It's very true. Camera just doesn't catch the entire prettiness of everything. Hello, hello. What's up, Angela? Oh, good. And even sometimes, even if you do a video with it, it still doesn't do justice. I keep thinking I have paint all over my like nails. Like I keep seeing this red dot right here on my pinky. And I keep thinking I've got paint all over me. I don't. I mean, you should hear me trying to get pictures of my pigments.
Not only have I saved hours on meal prep, I've actually been eating healthier and staying consistent with my nutrition.
Shush.
Fill your body with real food.
Skip. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. After I had trouble with the not the dotted one, the beaded ones from Dollar Tree that I didn't know had like a special coating on it that didn't let the paint stick, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Hello, how's it going? I spray painted some things white the other day, which is like the first time I've spray painted something in a long time, and I forgot how much I hate spray painting things and also waiting for it to dry. Oh yeah, like the squeeze thing. I do. I do. Because I just want to like work on stuff. Aw, happy birthday to your grandma. I try, but still somehow wind up having to wait for stuff to dry. Hi, Dory. How's it going? Right? Too bad, like, the stuff that we do the most is literally just watching paint dry. If you think about it, that's pretty much all this is. Ooh, that was almost bad. We're fine. Oh, really? Damn. Is it storming or just lots of lightning? Oh, well, happy birthday, Carmen. I love lightning. Oh no. Not on the brand new car. That's a shame. Hopefully the insurance covers it. He's doing all right. Apparently, so one of the last times I guess he talked to his mom, you know, obviously he was upset and she was kind of like, you know, don't do that. You know, don't be upset. Don't be sad. You know, like be strong. Everything's fine, you know, blah blah blah. And he had a dream basically of her kind of like coming to him in his dream and was, you know, was like, why are you sad? I told you not to be, you know, I told you to keep your head up and, you know, blah blah blah. So he told my sister about it and he was like, I think she's my angel. It's like, well, yeah, probably. Well, yeah, good thing the insurance is helping for sure. So ever since that dream, obviously he's still upset, but ever since that dream, I guess he's, you know, felt a little different. I think Rosie talked to Jeanette recently, right? That they were on vacation, but she's coming home for her mother's funeral or something, right? That's happening. Oh, that's good. He was obviously really struggling with having to figure out how to, like, you know, get her buried and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, at first I was like, why doesn't he get her cremated and have her ashes sent here? You know, that way, like, he does have his mom with him. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Some places, like, don't cremate. And I'm pretty sure they probably don't. So I looked it up, and yeah, they don't. There's not even a crematorium, and you know, there. It's against their religion. So even though she's not Muslim, because she's living in a Muslim country, they treat her body as if she was. So they, you know, they wash her, they wrap her up, and they bury her like immediately, basically. So, yeah. So that's already done. Oh, how do I clean my tools? I thought you were going to say how often, and I was giggling because, like, never. So with the acrylic dowel, sometimes I'll do some rubbing alcohol, but I don't, unless they're super, super caked up, I don't really care. These, I don't really care as much about this part as I do this part, so when these get super caked, I just kind of recently did it. But I don't know where my X-Acto is, but basically, I take an X-Acto knife blade and I just, you know, run it down and it takes all the paint off. It's actually pretty satisfying. The more caked on it is, the more satisfying it looks. And obviously it's a little different because I'm using a box cutter right now, but same kind of idea. So when they get caked up, I just I just do that because you're I would advise against, whether you're using my tools or some other ballpoint tools, I would advise against using rubbing alcohol, especially a higher percentage of rubbing alcohol, because it does two things. One, it weakens the bond between the glue that holds the tip in place, and it also creates micro fissures in the plastic of the handle of the tool, so they'll break really easily. So try not to use rubbing alcohol on these, on ballpoint tools. So yeah, all I do is I run an X-Acto around it so I get the paint off all easily. I know, I did. For a while I was doing really good. And then eventually I just gave up. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, sometimes we just work a little too fast. It's okay. We don't judge here. Yeah, same. Me too. I found that the more often I clean them, the more I tempted myself to use rubbing alcohol, and that just is not good. So pretty. All right, I have a question for you guys. It involves pigments. Do you want to only focus on, I don't have them yet, but I will soon. Do you want me to wait to release Halloween? Because I won't have every Halloween. I'll have a lot of it. Do you want me to do Halloween in 2 parts? Or one big Halloween pigment release? But I think there are 5 colors for Christmas in July. And that will definitely be this month. Do you guys want any of the glow powder this month? Or do you want me to wait a little longer? Yeah, I'll give you what I have. There's going to be 2 colors. Paula that I won't have. But everything else I'll have like very soon. So maybe I'll give you the other ones when I do the second Christmas release. I used silk red. I know. Because I was looking at my sheet and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of Halloween. Maybe I should, do a few more this month. Maybe like all the glow. And then wait for the rest of the Halloween pigments. So I'm waiting on, I'll have to order them. There's a holographic pinky, purpley, Halloween kind of color, and a holographic purple that they forgot to send me. So I'll have to get that ordered when I can see it in person. And then I'll order the other holographics for the Christmas. But I'll have 5 different glow pigments, a green color, a black/silver sparkly color, like a maroony kind of purpley red wine color, berry color, I guess, and a purple. I'm putting the lime green opal on top. The release that's happening this month, at least for the Christmas in July colors, is I was able, it's not going to be a pre-order, but because it's not a pre-order, I didn't just go crazy and order a bunch. So I only have like 50, give or take a few, sets that'll be available. And if those sell out, then of course we'll have to do a pre-order. But at least the Christmas in July and most of the, I'll have probably a decent amount of glow because I had to order a bunch. They wouldn't let me order a little bit. But that's okay. Yeah. So the opals are like translucent sparkly. You can use them on any color. Some of the other ones are more opaque. So if you put them over top of a color, you might cover it up, but it'll still be pretty, because it'll be nice and it won't be translucent. But if you use less, of course, you can make it more glittery than anything. But the glow you can use on top of any color and it'll glow in the dark. I got purple glow, orange glow, green glow, blue glow, white glow. I know, I couldn't decide. And I couldn't find a good orange, so I figured orange glow would be pretty sick. Oops. We're almost ready to do the cookie part. It's all in the fine details, you know what I mean? It's just all the sparkles. It's a Christmas ornament. It's got to be festive and sparkly. This is a teal opal over Bahama blue. Very, very pretty. Oops. Just dropped my blue dowel on the floor. The opals are basically like the extreme glitter hologram on steroids, except you can get multiple colors, not one that just shifts that tealish color. That's why I use them the most. I love all of them, but the opals just give me that hologram vibe, and I find them usable no matter what. What doesn't matter what color I'm using it on top of. Oh, I hope not. I don't know, I haven't picked it up yet. Hello. Nope, we're good. No cracking. Oh, I really want to put it on top of that. Leave a little bit just so you can still see. Oh, thanks. What's up, Kara? Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Ooh! Yee! I love that. All right. Time to do the cookies. Time to do the cookies. All right, let's see. Do I want to do it the same way as I have the other ones? Let's do this one a little differently. Duraclear High Gloss, yep. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, so those ones, Linda, hi. Those are the Thoughtful Dots dimensional paints. That's her pearly white one. Yes, lots. Oh yeah, I love snow globe tumblers. They're so cool. Do you like my Christmas nails, Linda? He is cuddling, most likely cuddling with Scott. Let me show you my kitty ornament though. I made an ornament for Tub Tub. We were working on this on Tuesday night. Inspired by Tub Tub. It's not for Tub Tub. Did you see, Linda, because it's been a while, you've been busy. Do you see my melted snowmen ornaments? Oh, I like this. I like this design. Whoops. Yay! Oh, that was fast. They're always nicer in person. When I thought like what I would do with these cookie cutter tools and how I would decorate them, I was a little nervous, but so far they've been turning out cute.
Are you ready to level up? At the University of Arizona Global Campus, earn college credit for life and work experience you can get only in the real world. Explore over 50 online programs for working adults who never settle. Visit UAGC.com.
Yeah. This is the small ones, yeah. Yeah, so instead of leaving the outline, I'm choosing to color them in like a like a little baked cookie, and then decorate them. And that's how I will use these tools. You can obviously just keep the outline, but I think the cute creative way is to decorate little mini cookies if you can. Now, I've only done the snowflake so far. I haven't tried the others because, you know, baby steps. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But so far, I really like the little snowflake ones. On the other ones I did like a little blossom. Oh, shit, you can't even see. What the heck? I did like a little blossom in the center and then dotted outwards, which those are cute too. But I think I might like this version better. I'm not really sure. They're both nice. It's nice to have different designs, I guess. Have to remember to keep wiping off my pointy tool though. Yeah. Oh yeah, the candy cane will be real fun. If you guys missed out on the first round of the small, because the small ones just came out. We've had the bigger set and we still have some of those left. If you guys missed out on the small cookie cutters, well, we should have more hopefully Saturday. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, this one's the small set. The bigger set will definitely be easier to decorate, that's for sure. Well, so it's a little bit of an unfair answer, Judy, just because the 8 split, so the 4, 8, 16, the 4, 8, you know, whatever. Any variation of those. That the 8 split has been out the longest. So, and actually it was really the only one that was out for up until recently. So the majority of my designs that I'm used to doing are with that split. And I don't have nearly as many designs done with the other gauges, so I haven't used them as much just because I have specific designs that I do every year. So it's kind of unfair because it really was the only one that we had for so long, so just by default, obviously it's the one that I use the most. But the 5-10 split is great, especially if you want to do like a star design or like a patriotic design, you know, something like that. That one works really well. The 6-12 split is nice, and I use that on the cat one because it gives you just a little bit more spacing in between things so that you can do like bigger little designs. And I guess technically same thing with the 5-10 split. If you do 5 instead of 10, you definitely have more space. I'm trying to think, what's the last set that you remember buying, Linda? Are you unpacked yet and ready to get back to dotting and stuff? Or still kind of doing all that? Thanks. Thanks. I always try and do a handful of this color palette because, you know, pastel gingerbread / like gumdrop Christmas has been popular the last few years. Oops, I forgot my little dots. Most likely we will. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have at least one of each, just so you have options.
Financial losses don't let her sleep. Well, she should control who enters the company's network.
Yeah, she's been working on a bunch of stuff. And still working full time. So, well, I have a general color palette. This one is not using all of the colors that I typically use, but I mean, it's close enough. This one is using Bahama Blue and Wisteria white, obviously, and then baby pink, poodle skirt pink. I think I'm using baby pink because I don't know where my poodle skirt pink is at the moment. And then for the sugar cookie color, I'm using antique white, which it's not white at all. It's more of like a tan color. I'm feeling the urge to add a little bit of bling, so please hold. We'll see what it looks like. And by bling, I mean pearls. So teeny tiny pearls. Hello. I think I have some that are small enough. Oh, I guess it would be helpful if I put the glue on first. Thanks. Oh, cute. Okay, 2 more. And we got 2 more sets of cookies to decorate. Cute. All right, this one is done. I wish it wasn't so blurry. All right, let's do this one differently. Oh, damn. What were you on earlier when I asked? You're cranking them out, lady. I think my problem is that, I mean, not that I'm not, you know, cranking them out, but I think the reason I can't catch up with you is because I keep doing things where I'm like, let's add more detail. But I thought for sure I was going to catch up with you. But all I need is like a day or two when you're not working on ornaments and I do, and we'll be neck and neck. Thank you. Yeah, that's smart. It's quite easy to fall behind on ornaments. I do it every year. Maybe not this year. Maybe we'll be okay this year, but in the prior years, I've been like, oh no. Well, I will not be live most likely on Sunday, so... Ugh. At least you guys have like a nice, I don't want to say nice, but at least you guys have more dry heat than you do humid heat. It has been unseasonably warm here and humid, so it feels even worse. Hello. Yes. A ceasefire just for this weekend. Ooh. That is pretty warm. We've been in the high 90s here in PA with lots of humidity, so it is yucky. Apparently, no, I don't know how to keep a center on this one, but that's all right. It's a cookie. It doesn't need to be perfect. It is about 11:45 at night here in Pittsburgh. But I am determined to finish these 3 ornaments before I hop off. Oh, yeah, that does sound brutal. No, thank you. I'm not built for hot weather. I definitely prefer cold weather. chilly weather where I don't sweat. Yes, so tomorrow's Friday, so that means that you'll see me for the rest of the weekend over on TikTok. As long as TikTok behaves, we'll be over on TikTok. If TikTok misbehaves, you might see me back over here this weekend, but typically, I spend Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, over on TikTok. So, if TikTok behaves, we'll be over there from 9:30 to midnight, on Friday, and then 2 to 5 on Saturday, and 9:30 to midnight on Saturday. And I'm off Sunday. Typically, I'm on at night on Sunday, though. That one is the teal, but yes. The teal opal pigments. It shifts blue-green. Oh, I was like, hello. But yeah, I'll be over on TikTok. Unless it's being silly. I've got to look. Because I know that one is a good one. I know I'm running low on a few opal colors. I gotta see which ones need restocked. If I do have more of that left, I don't have much. Let me look. The teal and the dark blue are my personally, and the purple are the ones I use the most. Although I'm starting to use the lime green a lot too. Let's see, where's the teal? I've got one left, apparently. I haven't checked my orders, but I have one in my drawer. A kitty ornament. Little tub. Thanks. Poseidon's really pretty. Yep. If you mix teal and Poseidon, ooh, even prettier. And teal and blue velvet is really pretty together. So the consistency is always going to be thinner unless you just kind of leave the cap off for a little bit at a time. Less is more. You do not need to use very much, like at all. You're more like use a tiny bit and like, you know, rub it. Not rub it, but kind of like wiggle your tool. That's what I do. Because if you use anywhere close to the amount that you would regularly use paint or extreme glitter, it's going to move on you. I will let you know for sure, Jenny, because when I was putting stuff back in stock after I portioned everything out, because I hadn't packed up all the orders, Shopify confused me. So I was like maybe one short on a few of them. So assuming that I don't have an open order right now with teal, then I might actually have it, but I'll have to do an inventory count and see. You're welcome. Yeah, I'd rather have to put one in stock than oversell one that I can't get access to for a month. Oh, Jenna. Oh, I thought I ruined it. I did not. Why do my eyes always start to itch around like 11:30 midnight? Oh, man. One more. One more. Let's do the one that we did earlier. Huh. That's all right. I'm distracting you. That's okay. Moving somewhere new though is awesome though, because that's when you get to like go through everything and reorganize and really just kind of get things the way you want it. I know. You don't realize how much you have until you have to move it and put it all away and you're like, oops. Yesterday, I was talking about it in Deb's live. So I was in the pig room and I was looking for something, and I have a bunch of those like plastic drawer bin things in there. And there was one, so there's like two of them. They're like a little 3 mini stack, not mini stack, but it's not the long ones. And they hold like miscellaneous shaped plastic ornaments and other things, right? And I don't know why I opened the drawer yesterday, but I think I was trying to throw stuff out and de-stash, and then I quickly changed my mind. But so I reached my hand in and I picked something up, and I like saw something like move, and I was like, surely not. And then I like carefully picked something else up, and there was this big fast spider, and I just like, I stood there and I kind of went ugh, and I stood there and I just stared at it, and I kind of weighed my options. Good night, Kara. And I was like, now it's in this plastic bin with plastic sidewalls that it probably can't climb up, because a while back, one of those same spiders somehow got in the bottom of an empty laundry basket, and he couldn't like climb up the sides because there was nothing to like grab onto. So I was like, all right, so I could try and get it out and, I don't know. Or I can hope that he can't get out and that he's just gonna die in the bin. So I didn't check on it today. I probably should have. Honestly, the smart move would have been me to take the bin out and then go outside and just like dump the bin upside down and hope that it, crawls away. But yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a problem for me for later, which I'm kind of regretting that now. But I'm really hoping it couldn't get out, because it was one of those really fast ones, like the wolf cellar spiders or whatever, Ugh, I hate those ones. And that's why I don't like that room, because there's many things in there that have been untouched for the last 5-6 years that we've lived here. And I'm just terrified to really do much in that room, because I know that I'll definitely run into lots of spiders. And I just simply don't want to deal with it. Like, I might hire someone just to clean in there for me. So Toby, he does not kill spiders, unfortunately. He alerts to them and he's like, Mom, Mom. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, Mom. And then I look what he's looking at, and usually he's just like right at the spider. So, you know, we get a tissue and then we're like, good boy. But he won't kill them. He'll just stare at them. He'll play with bees though, because he's a silly boy. But he won't kill spiders. He'll just let us know that they're there. So I don't know what I pay him for, you know? Cedar chips. What am I supposed to do with them? Scatter them or just put them in like a cup? Mm. Yeah, now every single freaking drawer I have in there, I'm gonna think twice before I just reach in without looking. I already got myself once. I was trying to destash, and I had this like old priority mail box full of like wood pieces. Or maybe it was a basket, I don't know. But I just was, you know, didn't think anything of it, reaching in and pulling out pieces of wood. And just to see what was in there. And I like felt something, and I pulled my hand out, and I was like, you know, you had like a spider web on me. And I was like, oh no, please God, no. And I look, and it's just, and I'm like, ah! And I picked it up and I tossed it outside my door because I just couldn't. I know I need to get more gloves. Thank you. Most bugs and animals don't faze me, but for some reason spiders do. Like, I'm not even, not that I have much experience at all with a scorpion, but like, I don't even think I would care as much about scorpions, although I did look it up and they're in the arachnid family, so maybe I would. See, I was thinking they were more like in the crab family than spider family. And maybe that's why they don't freak me out, but I could be wrong. They probably might freak me out. But then again, I don't live anywhere with scorpions, so. I remember when I was a kid, my parents were in bed watching TV, and I went in to say goodbye. I went in to say goodnight. And right next to my mom's pillow was one of those giant, you know, spiders that I was just talking about. And I go, Mom, don't move. And of course, she's like, what? And she like gets up. But for some reason, the spider just stayed there, you know, like you would have thought that by her picking up her head really fast, she would have like scared it. But nope, it just, it just sat there, and she was like, ooh. Yeah, the creepy, scary creature family. That's true. I think so. I think the decorated cookies are cute. Come on, you stupid ad. Every time Toby catloafs on me at night, he'll be purring, and I'll like scratch his chin and, you know, cuddle him. But sometimes he'll just sit there, and he'll just suddenly, like, his eyes will get really big, and he'll just look really fast at something, and I'm like, what are you looking at? And usually it's nothing, but of course it scares me to death each time. Well, yeah, I probably would be scared of stepping on a scorpion, I guess, but a scorpion itself I don't think would bother me as much. But then again, I don't mind bees, but if a bee is around me or trying to chase me, or fly after me, I do run away and scream like a little girl. So I don't know. I try. I'm not sure. I think I like these ones the most. I mean, I like them both, but I think I like this way of decorating the cookies better than just a little bit better than the original thought. But what's fun about these is that I'm sure I'll find another way to decorate them that's super cute. So oh, I know. I can't believe she has spiders. That's true. I probably wouldn't like a scorpion in my bed either. Oh, hey, Stormy, you're here. I have to show you something. Do you want this? Hold on, let me glue these on really fast. But I don't know if Paula told you, but I ordered something on the Zon, and it didn't come in like the best condition. It's a shirt. It also, they sent me the wrong size, so it does not fit anyone, but it's a small and it would probably fit you. It's not like a terrible condition, but it was a gift, so obviously I didn't want to give them the not perfect condition, you know, that it should have arrived in. But now I'm stuck with a shirt because they told me I didn't need to return it, and Paula said that you might want it. And if you don't, it's okay if you say no. I'm not losing any money. I'm just, instead of throwing it out, I figured I'd offer it to you first. It was, what I think happened was it was screen printed and they didn't wait long enough for it to dry. And so when they like kind of folded it up in a package to send to me, the design like stuck together, and when I went to like unfold the shirt to look at it, I had to like pull it apart, and then it took off some of the design, but like not so much that it looks terrible. It's just obvious to me that messed up the design. Okay, hold on, let me grab it. It's a funny shirt. Hold on. So like right here is where it like kind of stuck to itself, and also like on the lettering right here too. But if you want it, I'll send it to you. Because besides that, like, there's nothing wrong with it. But all right, so here's what I got done today. Without you guys, I did 2 ornaments, like fully, the sugar cookie ornaments. And then I finished a few from Tuesday. So I wound up covering up the Santa bellies and just making big sparkly red dots instead. And I finished up the kitty cat one, and I also finished up one of the melting snowmen. So since I finished those count towards today, technically. And then we did 3 in full tonight, sugar cookie ornaments. So we are at, where's my pen? 35, 341. Okay, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Not too shabby. We're almost halfway through the goal for the month, and I'm pretty proud of that. So anyways, okay, so today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I will see you guys over on TikTok at 9:30 Eastern. As long as TikTok behaves itself and, you know, we're not dealing with the glitching issues that we were dealing with on Monday night, then we'll stay over on TikTok. But if for some reason the glitching is exceptionally bad like it was, we might find ourselves back over here, but we'll definitely start over on TikTok. TikTok like we normally do. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.